I used to think people were lying when they said the dead could visit the living, until the night my father came back. My father had been dead for years. I'd already gotten used to the silence of his absence. His clothes were gone. His voice existed only in old recordings. Even the sound of his footsteps had become something my memory was slowly forgetting. But that night, at exactly 2:13 a.m, I woke up. Not because of a noise, because someone was standing beside my bed. At first, I couldn't move. My room was completely dark except for the weak light coming through the window. I could see the outline of a man. Tall, still, just standing there. I thought it was my imagination. Then the man slowly leaned toward me, and I saw his face. It was my father. The same face I remembered from before his death. But something was horribly wrong. His skin looked pale and stretched, almost like it had been buried for years. His eyes were completely black, no white, no pupils, just darkness. I tried to scream, but nothing came out. My father opened his mouth, and when he spoke, his voice sounded like it was coming from somewhere deep beneath the ground. "Why did you stop looking for me?" My whole body began shaking. I wanted to run. I wanted to close my eyes, but I couldn't move. He took one slow step toward me, then another. The smell hit me. A horrible smell, like wet earth, rotting leaves, and something I couldn't identify. He stopped directly beside my bed. Then he smiled. My father's smile, except there was something inside his mouth that made my blood freeze. His teeth were covered in dark soil. I finally managed to whisper, "Dad." His head suddenly twisted sideways, not naturally, not like a human being. It turned almost completely around, and he whispered, "You left me there." Suddenly the lights in my room came on. I screamed. The room was empty. Nobody was there. I jumped out of bed and ran to the door. But before I could open it, I heard 3 slow knocks behind me. Knock, knock, knock. I turned around. Nothing. Then my phone started ringing. The screen showed my father's name. My hands were trembling so badly that I almost dropped it. I answered. For several seconds, there was only silence. Then I heard breathing. Slow breathing. And finally, his voice. "Open the door." I looked at my bedroom door. It was locked. Then another voice came from the other side, my father's voice. "I'm still outside." I froze, because the phone was still against my ear, and through the phone I heard him whisper, "Don't turn around." I didn't. I couldn't. Because behind me I suddenly felt someone breathing against the back of my neck. And then I heard my father's voice directly behind my ear. "You should have come to my grave." The phone fell from my hand. The screen went black, and something cold wrapped its fingers around my wrist. I screamed. The next thing I remember, I woke up on the floor just before sunrise. My bedroom door was wide open. My phone was lying beside me. And on the wall above my bed were 4 words written in wet black dirt. "I know you remember me." I ran to my father's grave that morning, but when I got there, I discovered something that still haunts me to this day. The grave had been disturbed, and beside it were fresh footprints, bare footprints, leading away from the grave, straight toward my house. And the worst part? Those footprints stopped directly underneath my bedroom window. I have never slept in that room again. But sometimes, at exactly 2:13 a.m, I still hear 3 knocks coming from my bedroom door. And last night, I heard my father's voice say, "Get up and fight for a right, this people are against you."